Well, welcome, Jerry Cutillo and Laura Piazzai. I hope I said both of those names wrong. You guys tell me if I got them wrong.
You are cool, you are. Laura Piazzai.
You got it.
And Jerry is the founder and lead person for O.A.K, which is Oscillation, Alkemy, Kreativity. And he's recently released a beautiful album. Oh my goodness, we're already getting the 10-minute warning here. Lucid Dreaming and the Spectre of Nikola Tesla. So welcome, Jerry and Laura, to Progressive Rock Central. Thank you both for taking time out of your busy schedule to discuss your latest album. And the first, do you guys want to say hi first, and then?
Hello to all listeners, and hello and thank you to you, Mark, for having us here. It's amazing every time we talk.
Thank you. All right. Well, please describe how O.A.K began, emerged, and evolved, and just the band, and how you came up with the name.
So, about the album, I was fascinated by genius, of the past, and they have been neglected, unfortunately. And I'm talking about Giordano Bruno. Do you know Giordano Bruno was a philosopher from Nola, an Italian philosopher?
I've heard of him. I don't know him as well as you do, but
yeah. So he was burned at the stake because he didn't retreat his thoughts, And after that, I was fascinated by the witches. So many women were burned just because they have red hair or something like that, because they can cure with herbs and something like that. So the last one was Nikola Tesla, because I want to give a tribute to this man that helped to build the 21st century. He discovered the century. And for example, the cell phones, communication wireless is one of his best, invention. And so,
real innovator. Yep.
Exactly. And so I read all the history about these people and trying to make something like a musical, because my idea of art is a multimedia kind of representation, which means music, visions, videos, and so on. And of course, I have my pals, David Jackson from VD Gigi, Jonathan Noyes from Jethro Tull, Laura, and others that help to make this project. And we are all happy because the people really appreciate these records, because this is history, but this is music related with some images, very, very psychedelic kind of trip through the life of these people. So let's talk, Laura. Let's hear from Laura what you think. Yeah.
Well, I was very excited the first time when I was introduced to Jerry, because I actually listened to his previous works, and I was fascinated by the concept that he always puts at the basic theme for every work starts, you know.
Yeah.
And this made this, can we call it a trip, as we are talking about psychedelic, so is it this trip into his music was actually really, well, fantastic. What I found really exceptional was this 9 witches, because I am the 10th, so
the missing witch you are. The missing witch.
I'm a witch and I wanted to be in it, but it was too late. So that's, thanks goodness. After that, well, I was actually introduced to you, Jerry. And one day he just, he said, well, oh, I love your voice. And listen, I passed you this sweet. And I was so free to sing what I wanted to sing, to express myself. I started, he just said, I want something that, you know, like something I can remember, Pink Floyd, and in the end, something about Ennio Morricone. And so I said, okay, well, this is what I am going to do. And I'm really happy about it, because I got the possibility, especially in the second part, to use a part of my voice, the more operatic, let's say, the more classical part of my voice that I've never used before. So it's, wow, it's something new. I wanted to give to Jerry for this beautiful album. Beautiful. I'm so proud to be in it and so thankful. Yeah.
It's a wonderful album. He's got everything you can imagine in this album. So thank you.
Yes.
Jerry, what are some of your influences? Who are some of your favorite bands? I think we have a picture in back of you that points to some of those, but I see Gentle Giant.
Yeah, when I was 13, I attended my first rock concert, and it was Frank Zappa and the Mothers of Invention.
Oh, wow.
But I was 13, so I was really confused.
It's hard to catch him at that age.
Exactly,
yeah.
exactly. Because Frank Zappa was a very weird fellow, and on stage, you know, he plays tricks to the other musician, and I was really blown up. So I was listening to Jethro Tull, Genesis, Gentle Giant, BDGG, Yes, and so on. And this is my heritage.
Yeah, me too.
But during my life, I made such a long journey through all kind of genres in music. But now I'm at the starting point again with the prog, but we are in the new century, so it's quite weird, you know, because I start from here, I make a circle, and I'm here again.
Yeah.
So
it's coming back.
Yeah, and I'm still the same, really, believe me.
Yeah.
So I think like when I was 13, so nothing changed, and so maybe I must go to the psychologic. So, yeah, because it's a Peter Pan syndrome, I suppose.
No, we all hopefully hold that child at heart in our lives, throughout our lives, because yeah, it'd be a rough life without it.
Yeah, it's very inspirational, you know, to keep the child inside you and feed him, you know, let it grow, but not too much.
Well, yeah,
grow, but not too much.
You are an adult, yeah, but yes, you still have to have that creativity, that childlike creativity.
Yeah.
Or life would be boring.
Yeah, exactly.
If it was all work and no play, it'd be, well, you know, the same.
Yeah, Laura is much younger than me, so as another.
Laura is. I am an eternal child, and I will always be an eternal child. You know, I think that a child within ourselves allow us to it allows us to have this passion, this this great creativity, like you said. And if you don't have that, you can't play with things. In music, it's very important to play with things. You play with sounds, play with the voice, you play with your own creativity, and you experiment. The experimentation is exactly like a child when he touches his parts of the body and starts to know himself. You never know yourself enough, because you can always give more and more. And that's all within this childy thing. I mean, you know, I am discovering more and more, the more I now that I just started to work with Jerry, I enjoy this so much. And even this interview, it's so funny, so nice, so joyful. You know, we have this. Immediately there was a connection